Today we are diving into the 1971 Lincoln cent, a coin that may seem common at first glance but has some hidden treasures that can make it highly valuable. Some rare varieties and high-grade specimens have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and record-breaking auction prices. History of the 1971 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent series has been in circulation since 1909. Originally introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head cent and became a staple in American coinage. The 1971 Lincoln cent belongs to the Memorial Reverse Series 1959 to 2008, which features the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This design was introduced to mark 150 years since Lincoln's birth and was used for nearly 5 decades. The U.S. Mint produced the 1971 Lincoln cent at 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; 1,919,490,000 minted, Denver Mint, D mint mark; 2,911,045,600 minted, San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. Proofs: 3,220,733 minted. With billions of these coins minted, most 1971 Lincoln cents are still only worth face value. However, high-grade examples and rare errors can be extremely valuable. Design of the 1971 Lincoln cent. Obverse, front side, features the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," above Lincoln's head, "Liberty" to the left, the date, 1971 to the right, mint mark, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mint mark for Philadelphia, reverse, backside. Features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. A small statue of Lincoln is visible in the Memorial Center. The inscriptions include, United States of America, along the top, E pluribus unum, below, 1 cent, at the bottom. The 1971 Lincoln cent is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc/tin, weighing 3.11 grams. Rarity and valuable varieties of the 1971 Lincoln cent. Most 1971 Lincoln cents are common, but certain rare varieties make them highly collectible. 1. 1971 Double Die Obverse, DDO, most valuable variety. One of the most famous errors for the 1971 Lincoln cent is the Double Die Obverse, DDO. This error shows clear doubling in the inscriptions, especially on Liberty, in God We Trust, the date, 1971. This variety is rare and highly sought after by collectors. Value of the 1971 Double Die Obverse, DDO XF40. Circulated condition $150, $250, -50 Australian dollars, almost uncirculated $400, $800, MS. 63, uncirculated $1,500. $2, 500 MS 65. Gem uncirculated $5,000 plus auction highlight. A 1971 Lincoln cent double die obverse in MS 65 red sold for over $7,000 at auction. 2. 1971 S-proof double die obverse DDO. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors, but some proof cents show strong doubling in the inscriptions. This is a rare variety, making it valuable among numismatists. Value of the 1971 S-proof DDO. PR, 65, deep cameo $3,000. $5,000. PR, 67, near perfect proof $8,000 plus auction highlight. A 1971 S-proof DDO and PR, 67 deep cameo sold for over $12,000. 3. 1971 off-center strike. Some 1971 Lincoln cents were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. The more off-center the coin is without losing the date, the more valuable it becomes. Value of a 1971 off-center strike. 10% off-center, $50. $100, 50% off-center, $300. $500 plus 4. 1971 clip planchet error. A clip planchet occurs when a piece of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting defect. These errors are collectible, but not as rare as a double die. Value of a 1971 clip planchet, $25 to $100 depending on the size of the clip. Auction prices for the 1971 Lincoln cent. Here are some of the highest prices paid for rare and high-grade 1971 Lincoln cents. 1971 double die obverse MS 65 red $7 000 plus. 1971 S-proof double die PR 67 deep cameo $12 000 plus. 1971 MS 68 red perfect grade no errors $2 500 plus. 1971 off-center strike 50% off-center $500 plus. How to sell a 1971 Lincoln Cent. If you have a 1971 Lincoln Cent and want to sell it, follow these steps. Check its condition. Coins in MS 67 or higher are much more valuable. Look for rare errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, and clip planchets can be worth hundreds or thousands. Get it graded. If you have a high-grade or rare variety, getting it certified by PCGS or NGC will increase its value. Sell online. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great for selling collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. Final thoughts. The 1971 Lincoln Cent may be common in circulation, but rare varieties like the double die obverse and high-grade uncirculated coins can be worth thousands of dollars. If you have one, be sure to check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might be holding onto a hidden treasure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1971 Lincoln Cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. In today's video, we are exploring a coin that may look ordinary to many, but carries a rich background for numismatists and enthusiasts alike, the 1994 UK 1 penny coin. Whether you found one in your drawer or you are diving deep into British decimal coinage, this episode is all about the design, history, rarity, and auction prices of the 1994 UK penny, and whether it might be worth more than just 1 penny. So sit back and enjoy the journey into one of the UK's most iconic coins. The 1 penny coin is part of the decimal coinage system that replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence back in 1971. The system introduced new denominations, and the 1p coin has been a part of daily British life ever since. The 1994 version came during a stable period in the UK's monetary design and features one of the more widely recognized obverse portraits of Queen Elizabeth II. The obverse, or front, features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf. This design was used from 1985 to 1997 and shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. This elegant crown includes roses, shamrocks, and thistles, symbolic plants of England, Ireland, and Scotland. The inscription reads Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1994, which is abbreviated Latin for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait is known for having a more decorative and regal presentation compared to earlier depictions, and it's considered one of the most elegant among her coinage. The reverse of the 1994 UK 1p coin was designed by Christopher Ironside, who created the original designs for the decimal series. The reverse shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, with a ribbon below bearing the German motto, Ich Dien, meaning I serve. The design is framed by a beaded border in the words 1 penny and the numeral 1. This badge has been used for many years and adds a layer of heraldic tradition to the otherwise simple penny. Now, how common is the 1994 penny? The answer: very common, at least in circulation. In 1994, the Royal Mint produced an impressive 601,036,000 1 penny coins. That means well over 600 million examples were struck in that year alone, making it a non-rare circulation coin in the traditional sense. You're likely to find one in pocket change, old piggy banks, or in coin jars across the UK and beyond. But that doesn't mean it's worthless, especially if you have one in pristine condition. So let's talk about value and rarity. A standard circulated 1994 1 penny coin is typically worth its face value, just 1 penny. However, coins in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated (BU) condition, especially those from mint sets, can sell for a modest premium. If the coin is in mint condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear, sharp details, and a bright surface, it could be valued around £1 to £3. Not a fortune, but significantly more than its face value. If you're lucky enough to find a proof version of the 1994 1p coin, which would have been struck with special care for collector sets, it could be worth £5 to £10 or more, depending on the condition and presentation. These proof coins were made in much smaller numbers and have a highly polished, mirror-like finish with frosted details, but the real excitement comes with errors or misstrikes. While not many major errors are known for the 1994 UK penny, occasionally coins appear. Such errors are extremely rare and could fetch £50 to over £100 at auction, depending on their type and severity. But remember, authenticating errors requires expertise, so if you believe you've found one, it's best to consult a professional or get it certified. You might wonder, have any 1994 UK pennies sold for high prices at auction? While most examples sell for modest amounts, high-grade proof specimens or uncirculated examples have appeared in collector auctions. For instance, a proof 1994 1p coin in its original Royal Mint set might sell for £8 to £12 on eBay or through a dealer. A brilliant uncirculated example in PCGS or NGC certified slab, graded MS65 or higher, could potentially sell for £20 to £50. Especially if the luster and strike are exceptional. So, how can you sell your 1994 UK 1 penny coin? First, check its condition. If it's worn and circulated, it's usually just worth its face value. If it's uncirculated or part of a mint/proof set, then it's worth checking online platforms. You can sell it on sites like eBay, Etsy, or through UK-based coin dealers. If you believe your coin has an error, consider having it evaluated by a trusted numismatic expert or graded by a third-party grading company like NGC or PCGS. This can drastically increase its resale potential. To summarize, the 1994 UK 1 penny coin is not rare in general circulation. In circulated condition, it's typically worth face value. In uncirculated or proof condition, it could be worth between £1 and £10, sometimes more. Rare error coins can be worth £50 to £100 or more depending on the error. Auction prices for top condition coins or certified examples can climb higher but are relatively modest overall. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. While millions of these coins exist, the 1994 penny represents a snapshot of British currency designed from the 90s, during a time of economic and cultural stability. Coins like this may not be rare today, but they hold historical value for the future and help us trace the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's reign across the decades. That brings us to the end of our look at the 1994 UK 1 penny coin. If you've got one lying around, take a closer look. You might have a near-perfect piece worthy of a collector's folder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more detailed coin stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting!